Okay, we're going to do some ELA and reading stuff. So the first thing I need you to do is pause this video, and you need to get out the worksheet that we did together as a class last week, where you needed the highlighters and you needed a pencil, and you had to go back through and highlight it. I made you keep that sheet. So I want you to pause the video, get that sheet out, and then come back to the video. Look at that while I remind you of my expectations for this next thing that you're doing. So, you are going to go to the sub as soon as this video's over. Not right now, when the video's over. You're going to go to the sub, and she's going to give you this article. Okay? This article. It's called Meet a Soldier. Alright? So, the way that works is you're going to do the same thing that we did last week. You're going to get a highlighter. You're going to read the story. You're going to go back in. You're going to look from stuff. You're gonna look at the stuff. Remember, and just because, like, if you look back at number 3 and number 4 from last week's, you remember that we didn't get that directly out of the text. We had to infer that. So you had to circle things, and you had to draw out why you thought those went together, what your thinking process was there. Remember, you cannot get a 100 if you do not highlight. You're highlighting, you're writing the number beside it, so I know where you got the work from. Question number 1, what does the Take a Veteran to School program encourage schools to do? Go back in the text, look for it. What does it say? Highlight it, put a number beside it. What does the text list? Go back in the story. Find it. Highlight it. Do not be lazy here. Okay? The expectation is just like the sheet that you're looking at in front of you. You can read back through that sheet. You can kind of get another idea of how we did it and what we did it. We did not highlight the whole paper, so do not highlight the whole paper. If you were not there on Friday when we did that, I think it was Carlos Morales, Dylan Tyler, Sophie, and one more person, MJ. Okay? If you were not there and you have no idea, I still gave you one of those papers. Okay? So in your cases, just do the best you can, and I'll help you whenever we come back. But you have that paper because I filled them out for you and I laid them on your desk. So you have my examples. I just did not do it with you. So just do the very best that you can, and we'll move on from there, okay? So remember, if it tells you to go back and read a paragraph, or if it tells you to go back and read something, go back and read it. Don't just assume you know, all right? Remember, if you can't go back in the text and find it, you need to write your thinking. And writing your thinking does not count as B is the answer. That's not your thinking. That's a cop-out. Okay? So, do the best you can. Do your best reading. You're working on your own, not with a partner. So you need to go ahead and go back to my substitute, ask her for this piece of paper, and you can get started. If you get this finished early, then if you did not finish your math from earlier, then you can go back and finish that. You can do already math. I mean, already reading, because it's reading time. Duh. Yeah, and those are your options. So you have about an hour to get this done also. Okay, that should be plenty of time. Plenty of time. Okay? Do the best you can. Work hard. Try your best. Okay? I'll see you later. Bye.